Good morning. I think we're recording. Okay, I'm a little sleepy-headed this morning, so y'all be patient. This is my new studio, formerly my dining room. Gonna show you everything. Just give you a little scan from where I'm standing. That in there is my kitchen, and I'm not showing you that. So, this is just everything from where I'm standing. That over there is the photography studio, also known as the drawing table, also known as the cutting table for cloth and stuff. That's the table I work from. It's got some stuff on it today that I'm working on. That is all my cool stuff right behind my table within arm's reach. Everything that I use just about every day. It's my friend sitting up on the top. I'll show him in a minute. And this is my sewing area. All my sewing stuff is on those shelves and that little cart right there. We're going to be redoing my table. It's an old one. And I got to sink my covered up sewing machine. I don't have a cover for it, so that dish towel works really well. That is a project I'm working on right now. You can hear the dogs talking to me. And they're just going to stay there. Yep. That looks into the living room. We don't need to go in there. Yes, I have art hanging in here. It's necessary. It inspires you. You want to have a nice place to work. I don't care if it's in your living room, in the corner of the dining room, the bedroom. It can be a card table, but make it yours. And that's what I've done in my dining room. That's my chandelier that hung over my dining room table. Now it hangs over my head. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now, like I said, this is right behind my back from where I sit and work. That's my PVC pen holder. Cool thing. I came up with the idea, and Mr. Richard made it. Isn't he smart? And all the stuff that I use quite often is here. My paints, the ones that I use the most, the mediums I use the most, is here. Craft paint. Stuff that I don't use so much is up here. But my rulers are where I can see them. I don't have to hunt the little babies. My friend's there to talk to if I've got problems. And here's my, let's go back. That is my cubby hole from heaven. I love that thing. All the watercolor paper and some boxes ended up over there. There's that photography studio again. Let's see if we can take a closer look. Woohoo, not that close. Sorry, I haven't done a video in a while. And I keep wanting to zoom the sucker. Okay, there's my kitchen again. That's the hand hanging on my pantry. Excuse me, I used to use that in a little town that we lived in that had a golf cart, and I went all over town. We'd drink wine, and I'd use that to give directions. It was fun. I was bad. Oops, getting in the wrong direction again. At first, when I bought this rack, Richard and I both thought, oh, it's too big for the room. We're not going to use it. I won't be able to put enough stuff on it. I don't know. Just thought it was too big because it's right by that door. You got to go through here at night. And let me tell you, that thing is worth every square inch. It's not real deep, so it works great. Okay, listen to Herbert barking. Isn't he sweet? That's some stuff I'm working on. This is a turntable. IKEA. Love that place. They're wooden. And see this little one? I decided I needed smaller ones. Told Richard what I needed. He cut them down for me. I only load this one with what I need now. So that way I don't have to go through a bunch of stuff. The stuff I don't use very often, I stick somewhere else. Some things I'm working on today, hopefully, if I get all my videos done. Hope you can see this. That bookcase, little bookcase over there on the back wall with the inspiration board above it is over there with all the stamps and things that I use rarely. I don't use them very often. And so I don't need them up here in my face. And that, believe it or not, that little bucket is full of craft scissors. Just craft scissors. You can cut any little thing that you like, but you're not going to cut with my good scissors, which is over there in that drawer. Those are my fabric scissors, and they have no written all over them, so you just don't use my scissors. That's my Otlite. I love that baby. There's that little cart. Oh, I forgot to mention this cart. I can pull it over beside my chair so I can reach my paint easier if I'm trying to keep my table unloaded of stuff with paint bottles and things. That works out really good. Or that little side table, I can paint over there, put the fan on it over there, works great. Okay, this will give you a quick glimpse of what's on this table. Some stamps I carved, some I bought. I love to carve stamps, just don't get to very often. And that's ideas, 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 inspiration, inspiration. An itty bitty sign that I'll be finishing up hopefully late this afternoon. Some jewels that I found at a thrift store. Ha! Love those things. And I'm going to be doing something fun with his little face. And can you see my rocks? I'm going to paint some rocks. I swear I am. I don't know why, but I like to paint rocks. Okay, let's see over here. That is my favorite thing in the world. Is my pen case that no longer has my pens in it. But I still call it that. And as you can see, there is a little bit of everything. Carving knives, extra lights, boxes that I made, why I don't know, canvases, normal stuff. Yep, there you go. Okay, this gives you a look from my kitchen window. No, my kitchen door. Told you I'm a little foggy-headed this morning. And that French door looks into my my living room. Boy, I should have slept a little later. So you can see this table I work off of. I have that plastic on it right now. And then when I need to sew or cut fabric, I take that off. It's just, I use it for everything, but I try to keep it unloaded. So that way I don't have to move, clean up anything. Those are going to be signs. Like I said, that I use that fan all the time. Okay. I hope this gives you an idea. Gives you some inspiration, but I promise this doesn't do art. I don't care how fancy the studio is. It doesn't get the art done. You do. So a card table stuck somewhere at the top of the stairs is a studio. It's the art you're doing that's important. Come back to see me soon. Oh, watch more for my video of my new art store gallery. Same one, but improved. Okay, y'all have a good day. Come see my blog, pjhornberger.com. Thanks.